Hey tribe, welcome to my weekly energy forecast, my weekly intuitive insights of the energy of this up and coming week, starting on July the 19th. So tribe, we start this week on a real moody new moon. And normally new moons are a time of kind of new beginnings, new cycles, and they kind of come in with some kind of really nice, clear energy, but this new moon's not that. It's the second new moon in Cancer, and it's pretty moody, and the aspects of kind of where it is and what's around it is pretty tough. The main thing is this kind of Saturn influence on this new moon, and it's kind of just making it feel, the beginning of this week, a little bit challenging if we're not careful. And it kind of feels like the end of this whole Cancer season has been a bit like this. Remember, we had all those eclipses, the last one in Cancer. And yeah, that Cancer season's been kind of felt real typical of the low vibrational energy of that star sign, you know, quite moody and emotional. And yeah, and that's kind of how I feel this last kind of few weeks have been, a little bit unpredictable. The energy has been quite crabby. Yeah, emotional, moody, stroppy. And where that's been playing out in your life, I don't know. It'll be different for everybody's stories, but that's how it's kind of felt. And this new moon, I feel, is going to kind of highlight that one more time. And I kind of said in our written, it feels a little bit like we go, 3 steps forward, 5 steps back, 5 steps forward, 3 steps back. And just know that we are moving forward. And yeah, we do have to be patient. We can't get frustrated in this, and just trust that this is the kind of process right now. And how we're going to best get through it, by rising up from the low vibration of that energy into its higher frequency. So knowing, where we can be, we could get caught in that moodiness, in that, aggravation, kind of aggressive, kind of chippy behavior. Or we can rise up and, observe it, see it, not participate in it, not react to it, stay in our center, look after ourselves, and stay there. And that, I feel like that's going to be our challenge at the beginning of the week. And if we've had enough sleep and we're looking after ourselves, and we're doing our exercise, moving our bodies, stretching, eating well, drinking lots of water, then, doing our meditation and doing what inspires us, then we're going to stay kind of on top of our game, aren't we? And we're not going to feel that as much as we could. So I feel like that's the first part of the week. And know that new moon energy hangs around for a few weeks. So it will kind of be underlying somewhere, but it kind of really comes in heavy this weekend and the first beginning of the week. And then luckily, halfway through the week, the energy feels like it really shifts, okay? And we move from Cancer into Leo season. And I feel like this is a really welcomed relief, okay? If we think about those signs, Leo is a lot more fun and kind of playful. And think of Leo the lion, comes bouncing in and it wants to play, and it's a bit kind of fun. And yes, it's a little bit ego and it's a little bit proud and it can be a little bit over the top. But I feel like that's a really refreshing break to where we've just been with this kind of moodiness. So I'm really looking forward to the shift in that energy, and I feel like everyone's going to feel that a little bit lightening up. And I feel like we have to really take advantage of this, because when I feel into the energy for the rest of the year, I feel like towards the end of the year, it's like we're going to be a little bit tested again, because the alignments are really heavy. So it's like we've got 6 weeks holidays, summer holidays, winter holidays, depending on where you are, to just loosen up, relax a little bit, have a bit of fun, take the pressure off ourselves a little bit. We've been working really hard on looking after ourselves, and not to, forget about that, keep that, but just have a bit more fun, lighten up a little bit, bring some fun in. We've got kind of 6 weeks of that, yes, we've got to still keep doing the work, and yes, we've got to kind of still keep looking after ourselves, but kind of balance it out a little bit. Yeah, remember, balancing, I can't remember the saying, all fun, no play, or no play, it's about kind of balancing that now. Because as we come into September, October, November, like that last bit of the year, it feels like it's, we're going to kind of be tested a little bit, and it's going to be a bit full on, and we're going to have to really step up and, really, have to stay in our center and, keep coming back, because I feel like energetically it will be quite unbalancing again, a little bit like the beginning of the year. It's like we kind of begin it that way and end it that way. So this bit now, yes, we're preparing for that, but we're also kind of having a bit of fun before we go there, summer holidays before we get back to school. Yeah, that's how it feels. So have fun this week, and be careful with that new moon energy. Don't get into those fights. Stay out of the ring. It's pointless. Step aside, look after you, go for a walk. Don't engage in it. Yeah, and plan some fun, plan some light things, plan some excitement. You've been working really hard on yourself, so time to have a little bit of fun. So that's my take on the energy coming up this week, and I'll be live online on Wednesday night, actually, on the changeover of these seasons. So we're going to really start this Leo season, really stepping into that power, really harnessing that energy, so that we can really enjoy and, step up for the next few weeks into that. I'm also around for private sessions, online, in person. So I'm here and I'm supporting you, also through all my postings through this year, through this time, through this week. So I've got your back. We are, really learning how to navigate and ride these waves incredibly well. So keep up, do the work. Yes, this takes work, but the rewards that we're kind of getting and receiving and going to be getting are incredible. Keep up the good work and have an amazing week and have some fun. Lots of love.